Welcome back to our channel, where we share inspiring life stories that change the way you think. Today's story will open your eyes to a simple but powerful truth. Success starts in your mind. Have you ever wondered why some people rise from nothing and build great lives, while others stay stuck in the same place? The answer lies not in luck, but in mindset. So stay with us till the end, because what you learn today could completely change the way you see yourself and your future. Once, in a busy railway station, there lived a poor man who survived by asking travelers for money every day. Life was hard, and he often felt invisible. One morning, he saw a confident businessman walking by, well dressed, calm, and full of purpose. Thinking the man looked kind and rich, the beggar stretched out his hand, hoping for a few coins. But instead of giving him money, the businessman stopped and asked, "Do you always take from others? Have you ever tried to give something in return?" The beggar was shocked. No one had ever asked him that before. He replied softly, "Sir, I have nothing to give. I'm just a beggar." The businessman smiled and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have nothing to receive. Life is about exchange, not begging." Saying this, he boarded his train and left. The poor man stood there, thinking deeply about those words. They echoed in his mind all night. If you want to receive, you must first give. But what could he give? He was poor, with nothing but his hands and his heart. Days passed, and he kept thinking. Then one morning, he noticed a bunch of wild flowers near the tracks. A thought struck him. I can give these flowers to people when they give me money. The next day, he plucked a few flowers and started offering them. To his surprise, people smiled and accepted them happily. Some even gave him more money than before. Soon, he realized something powerful. When he gave something in return, people treated him differently. They no longer saw him as a beggar, but as someone offering value. Weeks later, the same businessman returned to the station. The former beggar ran to him and said proudly, "Sir, today I have something to give." The businessman smiled, took a few flowers, and said, "Now you understand the secret. Giving opens the door to receiving." Those words changed the man's life forever. He stopped begging and started selling flowers. With time, his small act grew into a business. Months later, when he met the businessman again, he was a successful flower seller traveling to expand his work. The businessman was amazed. The flower seller said, "You taught me that we only receive when we give." That day, I stopped seeing myself as a beggar. I became a businessman in my mind first, and then in my life. Friends, this story teaches a powerful truth. Life becomes what you believe it to be. If you see yourself as weak, you'll stay weak. But if you believe in your strength and potential, you'll rise beyond your limits. Greatness begins in your thoughts. So start thinking like a winner. Give more, believe more, and success will follow you. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and comment what you learned. Subscribe for more life-changing stories every week. And remember, your future changes the moment your thoughts